Aloha and good day, friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. We're here to do a lovely short class to empower our second chakra, known as Sacral Chakra, located at the lower belly area. This is also the area of the lower dantian in Chinese medicine. So we're going to place our hands over our belly, interlace at the thumbs, and do some deep belly breathing. So inhale, feel your lungs inflate, feel your diaphragm expand, and then the air, the prana, the life force go into your hands, pushing your hands out. And then the exhale breath, we're going to draw that navel back in. Feel the breath going out the same way that it came in. Let's do a few rounds where we slow down the breath. The knees are just a little bit bent. You might even sink your tailbone just slightly, almost like you're sitting on a big exercise ball. Tip your chin down, maybe smile while you breathe. And we'll just think about this second energy center of the body for a few more moments. It's associated with your inner fire, with an energy that's said to be part of your passion, your sexuality, your creativity. And in the positive, the organs that are all around this area of the body, the stomach and the spleen and the liver and the gallbladder, they're all about, feeling really creative, feeling energy of kindness and especially self-love. So continue to breathe into these areas and just empower this lower belly area. No matter what you've ever thought about your belly, I want you to feel extreme gratitude now. For if it wasn't for your belly, we wouldn't be able to digest food and we wouldn't be able to digest life. So let's take one more deep breath here, smiling into, the Japanese word is hara, smiling into the fiery part of our body. And I want you to imagine a gentle burning fire, like when you go make a campfire, you don't want it roaring like a big burning man or just like a little smoldering nothing. I just want you to feel and sense like it's got this really beautiful energy that's perfect for you in your life. And so we also might envision or empower this area with the color orange. Orange, you glad to see me? Just joking. All right. Well, I'm happy to see you. Let's release the hands. We're going to open the door of life by swinging our arms from side to side. This is another qiGong move. Qi means energy, gong means skills. I love incorporating qiGong exercises into the yoga classes just because they go together so meaningfully. So smile and breathe and just let your arms wrap around the belt channel of the body. The liver in the negative or shadow sense can store anger and frustration, so this is helping to release that from the body. And the stomach and the spleen can sometimes store energy of nervous tension or guilt or worry. And there's that little saying, worry is like sitting in a rocking chair, gives you something to do, but it gets you nowhere. So we're tapping the body with like a love slap on the front and back. We can do a little variation where we keep the head looking straight and we breathe. Good. Super beautiful. Let's come back to center. Pause for a moment, see how you feel. Notice if there's a little bit more energy zipping through your meridians, through your energy channels. And now we're going to do a swimming dragon exercise. So make your feet a little bit wider apart. Take your hands together. And we're going to start to dive our fingers down while we move from side to side. Notice how the spine is moving here. It's getting this motion of like water in a wave going back and forth, undulating, it's a funny word. And we smile and we breathe. And then we start to move our dragon up, go through the nature part of the body around the heart area. Maybe you're drawing your navel in, just paying attention to your core. And then bring your arms overhead, swim through the cosmos, through the universe. Smile and breathe. Good, come back to center. Release your hands to your heart And now we're gonna do a standing swimming dragon with the feet together. The knees are a little bit bent. We're just gonna start to slalom ski. So bring the hips from side to side. The hands go in the opposite direction of the knees. Keep your fingers pointing up. And go slow to start. Hips go one way, hands go the other. Once you've gotten that, you can slow it down. Look in the opposite direction of your hands. So the hands and the knees are going opposite. The head and the knees are going in the same direction. Last two. Smile and breathe. This is amazing for your spine. Come back to center. Let's gently step the feet a little bit wider apart. And we're going to just gently bring the arms up, bend at the elbows, and then sweep the hands down the front of the body, drawing down the heavens. So we gather earth energy as we come up, and then we gather universe energy and float it down through the body as we bring the arms down. Bend at the elbows, inhale to come up. Exhale to lower down. A little bit of a bend in the knees. Nice, long, smooth, rhythmic breathing. Just feel a mindfulness here that allows you to find basically a meditation in motion. I'm wearing my Queen of Everything shirt today, but really to me it means Queen of myself. How I can learn how to take care of my own universe, my own nature, my own earth element through doing kind things for myself, like eating good, wholesome foods, being grateful, maybe drinking more water. I wrote on my water bottle, happy, love, water. Good, settle your hands down out in front of you just for a moment. And we're going to do one standing pose. We're going to do tree pose, Vriksasana in the yoga terminology, Sanskrit. Let's bring the feet together. We're going to start with the right leg being the standing leg. You can bring your hands to your heart. You can also leave your hands on your hips. And we're going to take the left foot and just gently rest it against the ankle. So see if you like this. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to try to balance, you got to do up your body, like zip it up, get nice and strong, even do up that core area, and perhaps you lift your foot to your calf. Avoid pressing the knee. If you do want to go further, this pose actually starts here, where you have to be strong. You can hold your ankle, and then see if it's available to push your thigh, your right thigh, into your left foot. And get a sense that even though you're balancing with the feet and the legs, this is the core and the navel area, that second chakra area that's really keeping you balanced. Another variation is to lift the arms. And if you fall, the ground will catch you, and just know that your brain is making all kinds of calculations to hold this pose. One more breath, and if you're feeling vigorous, perhaps you climb the tree. That's a lot, but just see how you are. And if you need to lower your foot, you do that. Keeping both feet on the ground is wonderful. You have 2 points of contact and you can build up to this balancing pose, or just leave your foot at your calf. One more breath. Maybe you look up as you're picking those beautiful mangoes from a sacred secret forest on the island of Kauai. Hands back at the heart. Let's gracefully release that left foot. Don't let it crash. Find your buoyancy, your balance, just a little bit of a bend in the knees. And then your left leg is going to be this strong standing leg. So again, hands wherever they feel good. So you can leave your hands on the hips the whole time. Then we're going to bring the right foot in, ankle against the calf or against the heel. Second position, up at the calf, the foot fits so nicely around your calf area. Avoid the knee, and if you come up all the way, use that core strength. Draw your foot up. Then with control, you push the foot in. You're using your belly, your core powerhouse energy here. And I like to balance with the hands at the heart. Look at something not moving. Find your drishti, your ability to Think about that fire within. We have options to leave the hands open or clasp the last 3 fingers, thumb and index pointing up into Temple Mudra. Let's hold for 2 more breaths. And if you're feeling like climbing your tree, seeing what that would be like to release the arms, this one takes the balance aspect to a whole new level. Pick your favorite fruit. Reflect on fruit, how it has a seed usually inside. I love that avocado is a fruit, my favorite fruit. Good, and then release down with control. We're gonna gently bring that right foot back to the floor and then ground through both legs. Let's make our way to the ground. See if you can arrive without using your hands. Maybe you gently just sit down without having to use your hands. If you need to use the hands, absolutely no problem. So we're going to try Navasana, which is boat pose, which is a really fiery, nice energy for your core, for your powerhouse. So your first variation is just to put your hands behind your thighs, sink your shoulders down, and elongate the spine. Second option is to bring the calves up, bring the legs up, and feel like you're in a boat. So we might even get into that gentle row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And if you haven't already, you can try what it would be like to release your arms. Maybe you've got a shake and a wobble, and that's good. Let your 78,000 nerves in the center of your belly recalibrate the best rejuvenating energy for you. And do something creative today, like an art project, or maybe you cook something, or maybe you make something in the garden, or plant some seeds. Think about creativity. How do you empower and nurture your own positive habits and recreation? I'm not talking about like going out and getting intoxicated. I'm talking about like good, healthy habits. Do you go to the gym? Do you go for a run? Do you do some yoga and Pilates at home? One more breath. Are you shaking and vibrating yet? You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. You can always try full boat pose too with the legs up. Good. This is also called Pilates teaser. Yes. All right, let's release now. That was a lot. Let's do a forward fold, and there's a variation, of course, to leave the knees up. So let your legs straighten just a little bit, and just bring your belly to your thighs. Breathe, soften. Another option is to straighten one leg at a time. See how that would feel. You get a beautiful stretch up the back side of the thigh, the hamstring area. Then switch it up. Notice that you're not just letting your forehead crash, you're elongating the spine and bringing your heart forwards. And there's nothing like a feeling of sunshine on the face. So just imagining that warming, beautiful, DNA activating, code enhancing, beautiful orange energy of the sunshine. If it's feeling nice, you can straighten both legs a little bit more, or leave them just a little bit bent. Paschimottanasana, head to knee pose, or also known as this reclined forward fold. One more breath, whatever feels nice, no strain or pain. Find your perfect variation, and maybe you just gently soften into something that feels just really nice. Let the tissues open naturally. It's a more yin yoga approach. Let's walk the hands back up, find that engagement in the core, and we're gonna lower down to the mat in 4 breaths. I like to hug an imaginary tree. Inhale, and then exhale. Let yourself start to just slowly connect with the ground. Imagine the tree that you would be today. Feel the strength of the tree trunk. Let yourself shake and vibrate. Great crack in the middle of the low back for me. And then the very last breath, mindfully coming down as slowly as you can. Let's release the arms. Just be here for a moment. Let's finish off with an amazing stretch for the hips and for the low back. Opens up the psoas, the delicate muscles in the groin. We're going to do happy baby. So drawing both knees in and then feet up to the sky. And you're gonna open your knees and feet really wide. Then you're gonna hold behind the thighs. Second option is hold at the calves or take hold of the outside of the foot. Notice it, the sacrum, the base of your spine, floats off the floor. You can imagine lifting it and then pushing it back down. Push your chin down. Use the strength of your arms to draw your legs a little closer so that as much as you can, your shoulder blades remain on the mat. And you breathe. You might even be a happy baby going side to side, goo goo gaga. Have fun with this. Go back to being a baby when you had no cares or worries in the world. You got fed and bathed and basically amused as much as possible while your beautiful, incredible soul was there watching and your human form was developing. Let's do one more breath here. You can always do one leg at a time. If it's too much, this is an incredible hip opener, so take your time with it. We store a lot of tension at the hips and in this second chakra area related to our sexuality and passionate energy. So we want to just feel this sense of mindful opening and working with our body rather than disliking or being upset about something. We're all different, unique, and perfect. Let's release. We'll bring the feet together. Take the hands down by your sides. And if it feels comfortable, we're going to do a reclined butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana bound ankle. This is where your feet line up together and the knees gently open to the sides. You're always welcome to put blankets or pillows under your thighs to gently hold up your legs. We're going to tip the chin down a little bit closer to the chest, and we're going to take some long, smooth breaths. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. And this pose is deeply healing for our lower torso, for the reproductive organs, for men and women, whatever age you are. It's actually even said to be a good hormonal balancer. Takes a moment to get used to for sure, especially if you've never done it. But just take your time, breathe, feel that sense of really enjoying and honoring this second chakra region. Chakra means spinning wheel of light. And all of the 7 primary chakras go up the midline of the body. We start with red at the root, orange at the navel, yellow or gold at the solar plexus, green at the heart, blue at the neck and throat, indigo blue at the third eye, and at the crown we have the color purple. So take a couple more breaths. Tell yourself a really nice mantra like, I am creative by doing, and fill in the blank. If there's something you wish that you knew how to do, then learn it. Start doing it. Maybe now's the time to release a bad habit, or at least reduce it, and putting something positive in there. One more breath. You can transition to Shavasana, dead body pose whenever you want, or simply stay here for your final relaxation. I say my favorite mantra every day. I am safe and free, healthy and happy and loved. And then wherever you are, start to gently draw the knees together, bring the legs back up, and then we're just going to send the knees from side to side like a windshield wiper motion. Breathing into those hips, noticing if any stored trauma or tension or energy is trying to make its way out. Let's just be so gentle and careful and loving with our own body. Come back to center. You can roll onto your side. Think of your fetal position as a place of new beginnings. And then imagining that you're light as a feather, pushing the ground away and coming back up to a seated pose. We take our good place, our Sukhasana. So sitting comfortably, spine is upright, chin is a little bit tucked. Little smile across the face, finding a sense of balance and contentment, a place of inner peace and joy. I wish you a wonderful day and a peaceful sleep tonight. Let's imagine the dreams that we want to have tonight, maybe throughout the day even. For example, tonight I will fly in my dreams. Say a statement that's affirmative and positive for whatever energy you wish to find in your dreams. Let's float the hands to the heart now, Anjali Mudra. Bow the head just a little bit more. And we dedicate the merits of our practice to all sentient beings. May all beings be relieved of their suffering, and may we dwell together with great fruitfulness and harmony. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Shake out the blessings. Sending you blessings, all of my love. I feel huge gratitude for you. If you've done this class, thank you so much. Maybe you smash the like button, maybe you even share it. And for sure, subscribe to Yoga with Nicole Spirit for beautiful content of free yoga, qiGong, and meditation videos. Thank you, take good care. Aloha.